at the Las Vegas renderings for the Las Vegas A's brand new ballpark in Vegas. They were finally released today. I have some questions for these renderings that the A's released. Let me tell you, I'm greatly disappointed off the bat in this design. Now, with the whole Vegas and the whole athletics situation, I've been an advocate from the beginning for baseball in Vegas. Like, I'm all for it. Whether it's the A's, whether it's an expansion team, I'm all for seeing baseball in Vegas. Now, with that being said, the Athletics are supposed to be going to Las Vegas, but this entire situation is just extremely fishy, extremely up in the air, and we're just left kind of scratching our heads after every move that comes out. These new renderings that the A's released are no different from what is next, what else is out there, because quite frankly, we have 4 photos here that you've probably seen. Obviously, I'm gonna have them up on the screen, but my oh my, I am disappointed. After doing a little bit of digging, I realized that the Athletics and other teams in baseball, you know, the White Sox are getting a new ballpark, the Royals are getting a new ballpark. Most teams that get brand new ballparks hire one specific group in designing the ballparks and coming out with the renderings. Well, the A's have taken a different route here ever since the beginning with their renderings at the Howard Terminal site in Oakland. They hired the Bojangles group or something like that. I don't know their name. Something Bojangles. Wanted to be different. They wanted to be different, and let me tell you, every single one of the A's ballpark renderings, from the Howard Terminal to the first Vegas rendering to the latest Vegas rendering, has been awful. I'm just gonna say it flat out. I think the designs are completely terrible. I don't know what is going on with the designers and who's coming up with these designs, but to me, they have no baseball feel whatsoever to these designs. The Howard Terminal design, there's like a park going on top of the stadium. It's just a really strange design. The first Vegas rendering was just very weird, obsolete, and this Vegas rendering is also very weird and obsolete to me. It's a building with a baseball field inside of the building. It's not a baseball stadium, a ballpark feel. These renderings, I don't get a ballpark feel at all from these renderings, and I get it. It's Vegas. You want to be out there. You want to be glitzy and glamorous, but you could at least be a little bit traditional at the same time. And still have a sleek looking design. You don't have to be outside of the box here, quite frankly, as this design really is outside of the box. And as we take a look here at the insides of this new Vegas ballpark rendering, which once again, I am not a fan of it. There's going to be a brand new like little resort right next to it, and we didn't see it in the first rendering. We don't see it here again in the second rendering. Where is the resort? Why is the resort not in these renderings? We also thought it was going to be on the southeast corner of the property, like pretty much on the northwest side of the property, right on the strip, pretty much front and center, versus kind of being put in the back. I would be interested to hear your thoughts in the comment section on the whole Vegas design renderings, because again, I've been an advocate for the A's going to Vegas, baseball in Vegas. But these designs are terrible, and maybe you love them, but to me, I honestly hate them. I thought it would be hard to get worse than the last design rendering, but they got worse. They really did get worse. I have no idea where they're going with this. I'm gonna look inside once again. There is no lights in the ballpark. No stadium lights visibly see here. Obviously, you have a big window, scoreboard out there that is kind of at a weird angle. These whole renderings are just a big mess. The Oakland to Vegas situation for the Athletics is one big mess. Quite frankly, I'm starting to get sick of it, and the whole thing with Major League Baseball and the A's. Rob Manfred needs to step in here and get this taken care of. Like, take control of this and figure out what is going on, because the fans are left scratching their heads as to what is this, because this looks bad. This looks bad. I'm just gonna be straight up. This looks bad. I'm sorry, this looks bad. The whole design is terrible. There's no outfield seats in left field. Where are the bullpens? A really bad design all around. And how many months do we wait for these renderings for the A's to come up with? And they come up with this garbage? I'm disappointed. I'm absolutely disappointed. I was like looking forward to baseball in Vegas, and this is the disappointing design. Now, maybe they come out later on in the next month with new renderings, better looking renderings, and I'll be hyped again for it, but I'm not hyped for this whatsoever. I honestly hope it falls through. I hope it falls through. The field is facing west and the sun sets on the west, and that is like pretty much a baseball regulation where all fields have to be facing east direction. For the most part, most ballparks face east. This ballpark is directly facing west. Whole situation is a complete mess, and I'm left scratching my head as to what is going to happen next with the A's in Vegas. Is this deal going to fall through? Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Like, I'm not a fan of these whatsoever. This whole design, I'm not a fan of it. I wish I was, but quite frankly, I'm not a fan of it. And I'm here left wondering, like many others, what's next for the Athletics?